Hello everyone, and welcome to Mindo Monday. Today we will talk about meditation and how to get started. Mindo Monday is the weekly series of short lessons designed specifically to help you improve yourself, improve your daily life, find motivation and find courage to pursue your life's dreams and be your best self. All in less than a coffee break. My name is Eglė Vaitė and I am here to take you on a journey of self-discovery. I'm just like you, so if I did it, you can do it too. There are millions of people telling you how to meditate, what to do, what not to do, where to sit, how to breathe, and so on. So I'm not going to do that. There's plenty of good advice on that out there, and you really need to find what works for you specifically anyway, so there's no one magic meditation recipe. Instead, what I want to talk about today is my motivation behind meditation, how to find it, how to convince yourself to try it, and how to get started. And for that, I would like to share my journey to meditation with you. Unlike all these meditation gurus, I've not been meditating for decades, so I'm not going to claim that I know all about it, because I don't. I'm learning and discovering things as I go along, just like you. But that's what makes this so great. I'm in the same exact boat as you, as so many of you. And what I'm hoping is that by sharing how I'm navigating my waters, I might help some of you navigate yours. And hopefully we can learn together. People have been pushing and encouraging me to start meditating for years, especially my mom. But stubborn as I am and rebellious as I was in my early years, of course I would not listen to anyone telling me what to do. Especially not to the person who cares about me the most. Because that makes perfect sense, right? So I've been dodging meditation and coming up with excuses for years. I used to say it's not for me, I just don't like it, and that my brain works too fast to ever slow down and stay still. That not thinking was not even possible for me because of how filled with thoughts my mind constantly was. And my favorite one, that I don't need it. My mind works brilliantly without it. Truth is, all the excuses were just signs of my ignorance and lack of knowledge about what meditation really is and what benefits it can bring. I'm not going to try and sell it to you here. Do some research, try and see for yourselves. But I think the main thing that was stopping me from meditating was my fear to let go of all the crazy racket that was going on in my head, because that felt safe. And the other main reason was because I was scared I was going to really suck at it. It's funny when you think about it, but since I was a kid, I had this thing where I would only take on an activity if I believed I could be really good at it. So I guess once I finally overcame my obsessive need for perfection and the need for approval, the main stoppers lost their power. And finally the day came where, deep in the journey of self-development, I looked at my life and I asked myself, what can I do on a day-to-day basis to live a better life? How can I improve and grow from where I am? And meditation, well, especially since it's all the rage right now, was bluntly staring at my face. So my habit-controlled brain stirred and shuffled and complained, but I made a decision, so I was going to stick with it. But I wasn't going to buy meditation tracks or let others tell me what to do and what to think. That was not for me. I decided to start simple. Just sit down, not even close my eyes, but instead pick an object, which in my case was this yellow buoy in the pond outside the window, and focus all my attention on it. Not think about anything else, just focus on that one object. And it worked. To my surprise, my mind slowed, my breathing got deeper, my mind became focused. So I decided to add some gratitude at the end of that and wrap up after about 10 minutes. Here came the main thing I learned about meditation that suddenly made sense to me and unlocked all the blocks stopping me. It's something I heard Dalai Lama say in his lecture I had a privilege to attend a few years back. Meditation is not about not thinking, it's about thinking constructively. Now, forgive me, this is a very loose interpretation of his words as I don't recall the exact words he used, but that's how I understood their meaning. And at that time, even though it opened my eyes, it took another few years and one more book to finally unravel the mystery of meditation for me. When I started for the first few months, I didn't do any research on it. I just did what felt right to me and went on from essentially that one saying. And I started to see some results. My decision-making improved, I got less stressed, was less anxious, and not so snappy anymore. I became more thoughtful towards my loved ones and expressed myself better. Among many other things, these are just a few small things I've noticed. And please keep in mind, this is only about 6 months after starting it. Like I said, I haven't been doing it for very long. Now, I don't know if I'm any good at it or not, and frankly, it doesn't really matter. Sometimes it takes me a few minutes to clear my mind and focus. Sometimes it takes me 10 or 15 minutes. Sometimes I can hold the concentration for a relatively long time. And sometimes I need to keep refocusing like every minute. The point is not how well you are doing it. The point is to keep doing it. And everyone says you get better as you do it more, which kind of makes sense because this is like anything else in life. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. And the better you get at it. So for all of you who are keeping these doubts and are unsure if you want to start, well, my advice is just do it. Try it for at least a year, and if you don't see any results, then try something else. But I promise you, you will see results if you do it consistently and if you put your mind to it. Well, quite literally. It definitely won't hurt you if you try. That's all for this week. Next week, we will be talking about positive stress, what it is, and how to use it. Please hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and leave a comment below. And if you got any value from anything I said, please share this with your friends, your family, your colleagues. Share it on your social media, and please tag me if you do. We can only grow organically, and we need your help. So please help us build a better world. Have a fantastic week. I will see you all again next week, same place, same time. And remember, you improve your life by improving one day at a time.